Now we will see the HTML div tag. This div tag is used to group block elements to format them. Div tag defines a division, a section, in HTML. It divides the HTML into a division so that we can group a particular block of elements to format with the help of CSS. We'll see more about div tag in CSS, but we'll see here as example div style is equal to that attribute. A style attribute has a property background color and a value of blue. In this division, we have an header tag h3 and then a p paragraph inside it, and we have closed this div. Okay, so what we are seeing actually, this whole block, div block, that background color has gone blue. Okay, the next is span tag. Span tag is an inline label of element style which used to style an particular element on inline label. So we use span like we want some text to be of some different color or some of different effect. We use this span tag, and it does not create any separate area in the document. Like it is not a block level element, so it's a inline level element, so it shares the spaces with the other tags as well. So we can see here that the span, and which has an attribute style with property color with value red, the same font and weight, the bold, and we can see the changes happening here. This is the happening text become red. So we can see, let's see the example. Here we have set that file with name div.html, title division div and span. First we'll declare a division here, div. Inside div we have several attributes, then we can make so we have several attributes here. We will make a div style attribute, then background color. You can see the auto suggestions here coming out. Color, we can make it a blue. Then we'll declare some header tag. This is a div, right? And we can make a paragraph. In paragraph, this is a paragraph inside div. Close the tag and we'll check it out. You can see here the whole section inside div has been affected the style. So this is what div do. Now we'll see the span. How does it works? This text is affected. I'll write here the span tag and the span inside that span style color red. We have to close the span tag. We will see it's working or not. Yes, you got it. This is working, and you can see this whole paragraph is not inside that division tag division. That's why it's not affected. And this is the inline. Only this text has been affected. We have seen that our browser removed the space and the lines, extra lines, what we have given in our text editor. Preserve that particular spaces or extra lines. We have a tag pre-formatted text. So this PRE, if we want to preserve that particular text, white spaces with this extra lines. We have to write that text inside pre tag, and you can see here we have extra spaces here, and it has maintained as same as it is in our web browsers. Let's see, we have declared here our HTML. Now we have to write like pre, and that if we want to preserve the whole text, the text has to preserve and lines. We can see here it got preserved, like whatever we have given the spaces, it has come out. Okay, let's see if some change is happening. Yes, see the space in the line. Okay, here this is HTML label tag. This label tag is used to specify a label for an input element. When we will see the HTML forms, we have different kind of inputs available there. So we have to specify by using a label tag. We want an email ID as an input. So the label for email we are putting is label for email, which used to understand from which input element is the input is coming, and this label is very important to use. For phone, we use label for phone, and same where input type text. Once we'll see the HTML forms, we'll get to know how this label is going to work. And the second one is HTML comment. For commenting, we have this sign, this angle within angle bracket, there's exclamatory sign with two dash and closing the angle bracket with a two dash. If we don't want to display the particular element text or something on our browser, like it's a bit best practice when the code we used to write have some comments, and to because of understandability to understand by some other coders or some developers, so the comment is always a best practice to give comment in our code. Tag, that is a break tag. To provide the break line in paragraph, we have a br tag. It's a empty tag. It doesn't require a closing tag. And we can see here in our example, we have got the break line here in our paragraph. The second one is NBSP, that is provide blank space to between the character. This is the character entity. It's not a tag, actually it's entity. So it will provide spaces in between the text. Okay, let's see. So if we want to break a line here, we'll provide break tag. This is a paragraph with break. It will appear in next line. The break tag is working. See, we can see here the break tag is appearing and it's working on this. Let's see what happens if we remove this break from here, this line. It will appear in the same line. Okay, if we put again it, we'll check it, it will come back. Okay, the same thing that NBSP, if we want to provide in spaces, this is a text which has I think it won't make more difference, but let's see what happens. If we'll get, you can see a little space here. See, otherwise, let me copy it and paste it for a long time. Okay, save it. Let's see. See, the gap is there, no? This gap is, we got the space here. Now we'll see how to comment it. Like if we don't want to display this one, this first paragraph will have an exclamatory angle bracket, exclamatory sign, two hyphens, and then see it appears light. It's in a background something. It's not appearing on like this text. So it has commented, and we'll check it out if it will work. See, the text has gone out. It's not displaying on our browser, but it is still inside in our code. It's all clear.